Hi, I'm Ronnie Brown. Welcome to this episode of Street Talk, where we ask the questions to get your take on the issues of the day. Today we're in San Francisco at City Hall. The question is, how do you feel about the future of Social Security and Medicare benefits?
It looks bleak. I mean, I don't think Congress is really doing enough. They seem to be caught up in all these other issues and they're not really addressing it. It hasn't been addressed for decades. And as the baby boomers are starting to age out, it's going to put more and more strain on the system. And with the economy tanking the way it is, it's, not as many people are paying into it right now. So it's pretty much going to become insolvent relatively quickly unless we do something.
Well, I work with seniors, and I do this each day, and it really does mean quite a bit, Social Security, and I know that I would love to have that for myself. So continuing along, with financially future plans for young people today, I would hope to have that like my mom is going to have, as well as all the residents and seniors that don't have to worry and, stress about it.
I'm worried about them, and I think that we should do everything in our power to keep Social Security and Medicare benefits because, after all, we've been putting our money into it, and Congress needs to focus on keeping them.
Okay, well, it's a shame that something that you paid into for many, many years, you're not going to wind up getting the benefits from it. Although I do realize that as a country we've spent a lot of money doing a lot of other things. So to some extent we'll wind up, there will be some benefits, I'm sure, for someone, although not what it was exactly promised. But that's the country that we live in, and we have to pay the piper sometime. So.
Well, I do hope that it does stay around for a long time, because if how old do you have to be to collect? Yeah, I think that it's important to have in the country, so for all kinds of people. That's my answer.
Well, it's not good. We need to change something. I don't know, raise those taxes again, as far as I'm concerned. Gotta keep going, gotta pay for us. I'll be there myself before we know it, so, it's important. We gotta do something to change it.
I think I'm concerned about it, like a lot of people, whether or not it's going to be there for, in 20, 30 years. And I'm particularly concerned about Medicare benefits. I work for a hospice that, most of our patients, that's how they pay for their treatment. So I'm concerned about the stability of the Medicare program.
I'm very concerned about it because I'm in my 40s, and hopefully there's something for me when I'm old enough to retire, and because I think I've put into the system, I deserve to get something back. So, and also I'm thinking about my wife too, and how she's going to be taken care of as well. And I think we just really have to make hard choices about our spending and be realistic. And I don't know why election after election they say they're going to do something, but then they keep avoiding it. And I think the American public needs to say, hey, you know what? We got to really talk about this and, face facts. It's like, more money's going out than's being taken in, and something has to be done. People, we have to realize, maybe we do need to pay more taxes. We got to give back to get something back too. So
it's a sad situation. The government's doing this. We're going to run out of Social Security in how many years? Few. It's not a good scene. I don't even know if I'm going to get Social Security. What do you say? Politicians should do something to reverse that, to fund the Social Security.
Now they're at great risk unless we make some fundamental change to how they're structured and organized. At the point we're at right now, we just don't have the money, the amount that it costs for medical care, the amount that Social Security is going to cost us. the length of lives that people have right now, we just can't afford at the current tax rate and with the current base that we have left in Social Security and Medicaid to continue funding it. So we need to either reinforce the programs, add more to them, or we have to decide that they're no longer important to our society.
And that's it for this episode of Street Talk. Post your comments on www.yourtake.blip.tv. I'm Ronnie Brown.